He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is my review for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season 2, episode 14. I completely forgot to review this show. It came on like Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm sitting here. It's like 2:30. It was 2:30 in the morning. I just did Atlanta Housewives and Married to Medicine. I'm looking like, wait, why do I have notes for Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta? Girl, because you never reviewed the damn show. So, I mean, no one mentioned it. So, I mean, maybe if I review it and no one watched it, I'm going to stop reviewing it. Because I completely forgot. But if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole J-Bird and everything. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this particular video on all your social medias. And do not forget to also hit that notification bell because it lets you know when I have new videos up. And something new, y'all know I have my Teespring merchandise, my t-shirts, hoodies, and mugs. You can see right below this video, you can see the actual items. You can see them. Look down. Scroll down a little bit. Right there. Right up under the my video. Let me see if I can show y'all. You know what, I actually can. You see this? Wait. Oh wait, no, I can't show y'all because it won't pop up. Oh wait, you can still look right there. You can. Well, damn it. Anyway, right underneath the video, you will see Sipping Tea with Jaylee mugs and then Brow Jaylee's Corner merchandise. So do not forget to shop, and buy. It is different kind of shirts and hoodies and mugs and all that good stuff. So go check it out. And you can see the stuff when you click browse. Like you can just see it, and I love it. So it's absolutely great. Anyway, so the episode opens up. Bow Wow is out here talking to No Seeker. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't know why they even talking or whatever. You know, Bow Wow brings up how he just knows that she is trouble. And that, you know what I'm saying, he like, I don't know what she's trying to do. I don't know if she's trying to, like, talk about my girl to, you know what I'm saying, get me to feel some kind of way or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, you can't talk about my girl when you don't really know her. And I do wonder, why is Masika so, you know, involved in who Bow Wow dating? I mean, y'all not friends. Y'all not dating. Y'all maybe messed around a little bit in the past. But you're like not even really in his life. And I'm like, it's like a person who you knew from like middle school or elementary school who assume I knew you all these years ago. So let me have all these thoughts and concerns about what you should do in life based on how you was as a kid. Girl, go ahead on somewhere. And then I feel like her giving him, you know, dating advice. I'm looking like, girl, no, like, we don't even like you. And it's like, and it's a thing of Masika Kalisha. And you see I said her name right this time. I mean, I just don't get what she do. And she just gives off a vibe to me that it's just not nice and not like worthy. So I just don't do it. And I feel like I'm saying her giving him dating advice is a complete waste of everyone's time. The cameraman's time, the director's time, whoever holds the little thing that goes and cut, that person's time. The people who over the craft table, they time too. The parking attendants in the, it's wasting everyone's time at this point in time, okay? And then he like, you know what I'm saying, she talking about me, you know, because she knew me from years ago. So, you know, you can't talk about me. You waste your time bringing up old shit. And I agree. You don't know that man now. He don't know you now. Hell, we still trying to wonder why you got the damn mother dragon thing on your damn head. We can't figure that out. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She like, well, if I wanted him, I could have him. And, you know, his girlfriend is so insecure and all this. But so are you. Because you keep bringing up, you know, how she was in Fetty Wap's DMs, you know, 2 years ago. Girl, the fuck bye. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, I can either give a fuck about either Bow Wow or Masika. I don't have time for Masika. I can't do it. I have to give Bow Wow the 2% of energy I have. I have no fucks to give for Masika. Don't have it. So we see Lil Mama's now in Atlanta. She didn't came in, whatever they said. It was weird that they showed her house hunting. She was house hunting, so she was with a little realtor guy, and she found this house she liked. Like, okay, you know, this is where we gonna stay. And then she just took her shoes off and sat on the couch and made a phone call. I guess that's what they do. They have, okay, you know, them Airbnbs and whatever. So, you know, she's there to work on her second album. Lil Mama has only had one album. And for me, the song that I know her from only is the lipstick. Lipstick is my lipstick is popping. That's was her song when she was a kid or whatever. So yeah, she had that one album 10 years ago. Now from that one album, she did do some tours with, you know, Bow Wow and all of them. So she was in that era when the Chris Browns and the Bow Wows and the Scream tours. That's her era. So she toured off that one album. And she kind of had fame from that. And when she kind of went into obscurity after the whole award thing, when she went up on stage, she went away for a little while, you know what I'm saying, got herself together and came back acting. So for me, I feel like she's a winner simply because she had one album and, you know, stayed famous from that and got other jobs and worked. And I'm like, girl, you know what I'm saying, she's a whole hustler. So, you know, she calls her father because she's lonely in Atlanta. You know, she's no one there with her. She doesn't have many friends there, whatever. You know, she got this whole new house that she rented by herself. Girl, it's Airbnb. I think it's Airbnb. So when she calls her father, you know, he like, look, you know, you there, just focus on the music. I get it. You said, I'm lonely. I'm just here by myself. I got no friends here. He like, you know, just calm down. Focus on working, and it'll all work its way out. We do later on see her meet up with MC Lyte, who she says is her manager, her mentor. I'm like, look, MC Lyte managing girls now? I mean, I know she has a whole, like, foundation stuff where she mentors, you know, young females, but I didn't know she was, like, a manager, too. Okay. Anyway, you know, she brings up to Lil Mama how she has to start being more open to meeting people and hanging out and, you know, just basically, you know, connecting with people, you know what I'm saying, to not close herself off from people. And I guess she's been that way for so long for who knows what reasons. I'm pretty sure it will come out later on in the episode or in the season. So, you know what I'm saying, she also brings up how maybe she can do some singing and not just so rapping or whatever. And she's like, you know what I'm saying, well, you know, when I get in the booth, singing, like, I have a whole booth complex, meaning I can sing like if I'm at the house or anything easy, but when I get in the booth to actually do it and put it on the record, I get real nervous. Okay, she brings up, you know what I'm saying, for her it could be because her mom was a singer before her mom passed away, so her thinking about singing reminds her of her mom, and it kind of just makes her freeze up to do it on any kind of professional level. And I'm like, girl, I mean, but you ain't got nothing else to do. So, I mean, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're going to have to work on you, you know, getting over the whole phobia or whatever to get past that. Because I'm like, at this point, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to do an album, like, it has to be good. And, you know, it wouldn't, I don't know if she can sing, though. Like, I have to hear it. Because I'm just not sure what it sounds like. But, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You have to kind of master that fear and move past that. So we see Bow Wow. He talking to Lolo Me and about people wondering how he felt about his daughter's mother who's pregnant again. So his daughter's mother is pregnant by Future. Yes, Future, who already has like 5 kids by 5 women. She's like number 6. And we always say, what makes a person, you know, want to be the 5th, 6th, or 7th or whatever? You know, I mean, I honestly thought maybe he wouldn't have no more kids after he had baby Future with Sierra. Maybe he thought, you know what I'm saying, I got too many kids, I'm going to let it go. But nope. He had a whole nother one with Bow Wow's baby mama. Her name is Joey. Is it Joey? Joy? Something. And I know she's like a dancer, choreographer, or whatever, because I've seen her on like IG doing actual choreography for like dancers or whatever. But yeah. So he, like, for him, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool with it. As long as my daughter is safe, as long as my daughter is happy and healthy, you know what I'm saying, anything else her mama doing, you know, that's on her mama, you know what I'm saying. And he never says who she's pregnant by. He just says, you know, I don't even care who she's pregnant by. As long as, you know what I'm saying, it's a happy situation. Now, this weekend, Joey the Joey, I know it's Chavez, but she had her baby shower, no, a baby gender reveal or baby shower, and Future was there. Is his baby. I can't, it's like I knew a guy who had like a whole bunch of kids, and I kept thinking like, why does women keep like, cause they be knowing he have one. I'm like, I would not want, I can't be this. I just don't want to be another baby mama. I give you me the guy, and he does have multiple kids with multiple women, and then y'all get married, and then you're his wife. Like, I get that, but I just can't. I'm like, no, couldn't be me. Anyway, he also brings up how he's happy that she's happy, because he said usually she would interfere in his relationships or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but she does not do that anymore because, I mean, she's pregnant by another rapper. She got pregnant by one rapper, now she's pregnant by another one. And I'm not saying she rapper chasing. I'm not saying she got 2 kids by 2 type of rappers. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that at all. But it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying, Lolo go into, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm just happy that, you know what I'm saying, she don't, be mad like the normal, because I wouldn't want to deal with that. Logo, girl, we don't care about you at all. And again, because her and Bow Wow not even together anymore. I've messed her name up so much, I don't know what her real name is. Anyway, she starts going into how she don't want to be a baby mama, how that's not the life she wants to live. I want to do the things the right way. You know what I'm saying? I want a whole family with mama, daddy, whatever, all in the house together. Girl, the fuck bye. I just, and the reason I say that is because you can have a whole husband and have a whole baby and have a whole marriage, and it can all fall apart. And you can end up being a person who has a kid with someone who you're not with. Or you can be someone who you have a kid before you get married, and y'all can have a whole loving family. Like, I feel like there is no right way, because you can do things the right way in the beginning and it can go to shit quickly. You can do things the wrong way in the beginning, and then it can go, it can be great is what I'm saying. So I'm just like, Logo, we don't care what you want. We don't. I mean, you won't be on the next season. We won't see you again on the television. So, I mean, do we really care? Bow Wow goes into the whole thing. We can always go get married. We can get on a plane and go to Vegas and get married. Let's just go do it. When people say that, who has a tendency to cheat on women and not be serious, they not being for real. They saying it knowing the person not gonna say okay. And she said, well, he always jokes about us getting married or whatever, but I think him show me the proof. Meaning, if he ain't showed you the proof, he don't want to marry you. And it's just stupid. It's like, they both get on my goddamn nerves. She brings up also how she has put her guard up around Bow Wow's daughter. She said, mainly because, I want to get close to her, but at the same time, I don't, because, I know how things can happen, and I don't know what's going to happen between me and her father. I feel like when you've been dating a man for, let's say, 5 or 6 months, and y'all to the point where you at his house, and y'all like, I almost live together. Like, why wouldn't you get to know their kids? At that point, y'all is somewhat serious. I'm a firm believer in, once we like cohabitate in any shape, form, or fashion, we like together. So if we gonna be together, at that point, I need to be around your kids to see if it's gonna work. Like, I don't want to be with a guy like dating seriously for a year and I have never met his kids, because I don't want to be with you for a year. I meet your kids, and their kids is like murdering just jackrabbits, and I'm just terrified to be around them, and I can't. And now I love you, but your kids is like terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Or the kids could hate me. They could hate me so much that we shouldn't be together, and I would want to know that quickly. But you know what I'm saying? Man, bye. Whatever. Ayana was asked to be a part of some fashion show or whatever, because she did the whole the photo shoot. And so the people who did the photo shoot, Cream Magazine, wants her to kind of be in their fashion show. Now, her and her dad showed up, right? And they're being shown the space. Excuse me. And they're being shown the space where it's going to be. Now, the place they went into, it was a big, huge, white, building. Like, on the inside, it was all it was all white on the inside. Is this the space? You know what I'm saying? It looks so small, and like, it's just not decorated. And she's like, well, it holds 200 people. 200 people is a lot of people. Ayana, you sound stupid. Like 200 people is a lot for a fashion show. Some fashion shows may only have 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and let's be honest, like no tea, no shade. You not a big old fashion brand. Like you should be happy to get a fashion show in a place that fits 200 people. Can you get 200 people there? Can you? Her dad and her are asking different questions because she's like, I don't like how it was decorated, but it wasn't. You weren't there to see the space on the day of the show. Like we all know, when you go to a rental space, it's not decorated yet. You have to let them know what you want. So I feel like she was already showing her just not knowing this, which I can't think of the right word right now. But she just doesn't know enough about fashion shows to realize you rent an empty space and then you decorate. And the girls that would know, it'd be like, it'd be draped and stuff. It'd be decorated then, but this is just where we would have it. And then, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, yeah, so it'll be 200 people. It'll be like, you know, people on both sides. People go up and down the runway. And then we're like, oh, will it be a raised runway? She's like, well, no, it won't be a raised runway. That's something else that Ayana didn't like. So for me, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, how are you upset about something you're not paying for? If you want a bigger space, pay for it. If you want to raise one way, pay for it. If you want to have the place decorated 2-3 weeks before your fashion show, then you pay for it. But you can't come to someone who's just including you on their fashion show and they're going to have your fashions and then say all the stuff you don't like when you're not paying for anything. Put your own money up. Get your daddy's money. Put your own fashion show on and have it exactly how you want it because you paid for it. Don't come in and just be like, oh, it's not a race one way. Oh, it's not big enough. I'm like, girl, it would just aggravate me. I'm like, and the issues she was complaining about were so basic. Like the room is just, it's just white. Well, yes, it's a regular room. She's just not smart, and she just hasn't done enough fashion shows to know what to look for. I went to my friend's baby shower. She had a baby shower for her daughter at like a little UAW hall here. And it looked absolutely gorgeous when it was decorated. But I'm like, I know it's because they put up curtains and all they decorated it, but the space be bland. That's how most spaces be. But she don't know no better because you know she a kid. So we do see Bow Wow also take his daughter on a spa day before he goes to take her back to her mom. He wants to take her on a spa day. I mean, but I'm like, I don't know what kind of spa day it was because it just looked real basic and bland. Like I felt like the mask stuff on their face wasn't put on right. It was put on real scarce, like it wasn't on there a lot. I'm looking like their skin barely getting treated. It was a little smear. It was like a little. It's like when you go to Burger King, you say, "Can I get an extra ketchup packet?" And they give you like a half a packet. Like it wasn't enough on their face at all. But you know what I'm saying? It was cute to see him with his daughter, whatever. And we do see that his daughter do say, you know what I'm saying, she likes Nolomi. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's cute. Because you do want the daughters or the kids to like the person you're dating. Even if the person you're dating is a complete asshole and y'all ain't together anymore. But I digress. We see Deb and Johnny meet up. I'm like, I don't know. Deb, it's like, does Deb not have anything else to do? Like, I don't, you know, it was kind of crazy. So, you know, Johnny admits how she took things too far, how she was disrespectful, and how she basically just did team too much. And you know, she was wrong for how she acted. You know, she's like, I know I owe you an apology. You know what I'm saying? I feel naked out here without your support. I feel like I didn't hear her say I'm sorry. Even though she said the things she did wrong. Sometimes I want to hear, you know what I'm saying, Deb, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? Deb feels like she just waited too long to apologize. I agree with that part too. And I feel like her saying, like, you know, I feel naked without you. Don't come back to me because you just need my help. You know what I'm saying? You should come back to me because you truly feel bad about what happened, not because you feel naked without me because you don't have my support. You know what I'm saying? She brings up to Johnny how I don't even know how you would think that I would set you up to have people come to a show and you will fight them. Like, I don't get how you would even think that up. You know what I'm saying? Why would I set you up? I've always had your back. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know, you may have felt abandoned, you know, by not having my support. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, what you did was like stab me in my heart. I mean, I just don't get why Deb takes things so personal. Like, I feel like sometimes you can't be as close to clients like Johnny because she's a hot wire, and so sometimes you have to be able to cut it off at the tip because she's you just never know what you're gonna get with Johnny. And so I feel like Deb is just so enthused. And she just puts so much into it that she feels like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I just love her so much, I just have to help her. But Johnny need to help herself a little bit too. But I'm like, girl, whatever. So she brings up how, I'm saying, I've watched you blossom from things or whatever. I'm saying, you will always have my support. I will always support you. And then when Johnny like, oh, does that mean you're back on my team? I would have said, well, first of all, girl, you ain't got no team. Second of all, no. Deb, this is I'm saying, well, I'll think about it. We have to move slowly with this, so I'll see what I'm going to do. I'm like, that was just stupid. But whatever. So, I'm saying, Johnny does invite her to her listening party. And Deb, like, saying, I might go. I might not go. I'm not going to say either way. I'll let you know. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm like, oh, damn, this kind of crazy. So she brings up how she just so at peace and things that are so peaceful without her having to work with Johnny. So she just has to see if she wants to go back into that life. Stupid. So, excuse me. She goes next to meet up with Brett, and she basically just tells Brett how, I'm saying, I'm thinking about working with Johnny again. Like, we met up, she apologized for this and she forgot for that or whatever. And Brett, like, I think it's a bad idea. Like, you so tough, at the same time, you so pussy. And she just, I'm paraphrasing, but this ain't how, I'm saying, you have this huge heart and you're letting people do things that you probably usually would not let them do. And that's crazy. She's like, Deb, you can love her, but not work with her. And then she said she feels as if the reason that Deb, keeps giving Johnny chances because Deb has missed out on so many top artists. She's worked with some of the best. She was working with Gucci Mane in the beginning. She was working with Nicki Minaj in the beginning. Even her son, she worked with artists who, like, after they left her, they got popping. So I feel like she's trying to hold on to Johnny because she feel like Johnny gonna be the next person to be popping, and she does not want to miss out on, carrying on that relationship because she's helping build Johnny up. So she just wants to be involved in the glow up of Johnny. If you say so. Yellow hair, Lalomi, is out here talking about wild, and he's telling her, like, oh, I'm going to a club or whatever, like, what should I wear? And so she's upset because he just not mentioning to her that he's going to the club. And she's like, well, if I told you last minute I was going to the club, you would be upset. He said, no, if you did that, I would go to the studio and work. Meaning, girl, go do something with yourself. Like, you don't always have to be up under me or whatever. And she's like, well, I'm going to go to the studio on this way for you. No. Nobody believes that you're an artist. Nobody believes. She's not talented. She's not a talented rapper. She isn't. I just don't. I mean, Cardi B has really made people think they can, like, rap. Like, they can just be on a TV show and then be a rapper. I don't, no. No, I just don't want, I'm not even going to give myself time to deal with this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She's asked, like, well, who going to be there? Like, what girls you don't going to be there? He like, it's going to be me and the fellas or whatever. We don't care. And it's the thing of, no one cares they're not together anymore. So all these antics that we've seen of her, this makes us care even less. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, next. He like, we chilling. I'm going to the club. I'm chilling. I'm not going to drink or whatever. I'm going to have fun, but I'm not going to drink. Okay, next. Who cares? I don't really care. She going to the studio. He going to the club. Meaning he going to look at some ads and titties, and she going to the studio to do nothing besides sit there and record herself on Snapchat, sitting in the studio but not making no music. We see Johnny has her listening party for her little songs or whatever, and she's disappointed initially because she see Deb is not there. I listened to a couple of songs that she had on Tidal. I mean, they weren't horrible at all. She's very talented, but I still feel like something is missing. I don't know exactly what is missing, but something is. And then I just be like, well, can she just like, I I think who she was then compared to who she is now, I do think she is possibly grown up a lot. I do think she is possibly around, but my Real Housewives of Atlanta thing just went live. I have to upload the picture. But yeah, I just don't think Kinono was talented. I don't know how to say that. Wait, is that what I was talking about? No, Johnny, girl, bye. I do think Johnny's talented, but I don't think she realizes it or she knows just how good she has it. And she just needs to kind of maybe calm down a little bit and maybe like don't, oh, I don't want this to play. And maybe not just get so invested in stuff and be like, well, I think that, you know, if Deb isn't here, that I'm gonna be so pissed off that, you know what I'm saying, I can't work with her anymore. I think she just always take things to the next level, and then that kind of messes up her talent. That's kind of what I meant. So, you know, cause like if Deb doesn't come, we're done professionally and personally. Girl, bye. Deb shows up, of course, as we know what happened, and Johnny's happy. So she plays the song. They in this little place or whatever. It's very, very, very hot. I'm surprised nobody had no damn heat stroke. So, you know, Johnny and Deb go outside to have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? And then, but while she was talking about the song, Johnny said how her performing and her being an artist is what kept her singing when she was younger is what kept her from killing herself. You know, she brings up how she was a prostitute from the age like 13, 14 years old, and how she then became a stripper at around 17 to 18 years old. And so she's had such a hard life, and singing and it's just what has kept her sane and, you know, not kill herself. And I'm like, damn, that was tough. Okay. But when her and Dave go outside to have a conversation, you know, she asked Deb again, like, you know, we back together working. And of course, Deb said yes. Who would think Deb was anything else besides yes? I'm like, girl, bye. And then the last the last part of it, you know, we do see the club, you know what I'm saying, Bow Wow there, whatever. And at first, he's behaving himself. He's not drinking. He's chilling or whatever. He's not drinking. The people around him are drinking, but he not drinking. He has like water. But then his friends like, you not drinking, He like, nah, man, I'm chilling. You know, my girl, you know, I told her I wasn't gonna go, you know, do too much or whatever. I'm cool. One of his friends then found one of the bottle girls. It's going crazy. Found one of the bottle girls or whatever, and then say, hey, my friend over there, he not drinking or whatever. Go offer him a drink or whatever, and then have a drink with him. You know, so we're trying to laugh him up. You can't trust friends who you say, I'm chilling, I ain't doing all that, I don't want to drink. And then they kind of not force you, but they, you know, encourage you to drink. And they, you know, keep saying, oh, we know he can't turn down a big button smile. Like, big button smile. Go over there, give him a whole drink, and let's see what's going to happen. And then she go over there with a drink, and he start drinking, and drinking, and drinking, and drinking. And I'm like, nah, it's going to be all bad. Because now girls are coming up, asking for pictures, doing video on Snapchat or whatever. It do look like he cheating. Okay, if at any time any girlfriend saw their boyfriend with all these girls surrounding them posting pictures, you may think he cheating. Because he told me he was going out with the fellas, and while he's surrounded by women. Bow Wow, you stupid. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? Kinono at the hotel. Kinono at the studio, and she's texting him like, where you at, where you at, I'm waiting, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna be leaving about 10 minutes. That girl was at the studio waiting for hours. But my thing is, why are you in the studio by yourself for hours and you ain't did nothing yourself? Like, I'm like, Bow Wow ain't no engineer. Like, I'm just like, she's stupid, because she waited for hours, and the whole time he's sitting there getting drunk. And he never went there. So that's how I went off. But I mean, they not together now, so I mean, who cares? Not me, said I. Anyway, I'm done. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and you.